Welcome to the last edition of Flink's Icy Campaign. One of the weirdest gaming competitions comes to an end. We have converted all of the official Trackmania campaign maps into full ice maps, season after season. The hardest surface to drive on, especially when the maps are not meant to be full ice. This has led to some incredible world record strategies needed to even finish some of these tracks, and we will look at exactly these amazing strats right now. Over 800 euros of prize money need a new home. About 200 were added because many of you decided to buy an awesome skin from our partner TM Skins. TM Skins offers skins made by professionals using industry standard software. You cannot make these in-game. Glowing wheels, an insane level of detail, a huge library to choose from. Check it out. You can of course get any skin you want, but TM Skins has added one final goodie to celebrate and commemorate the end of an era. Check out the Icy Campaign skin. This will be the skin I will drive with for the rest of my life. Thank you again to TM Skins for sponsoring this season and pairing it with rewards this cool. You didn't need to go that hard, but you did. Much appreciated. One last thing, and I've never done this, almost all the money I made on this YouTube channel went back into prize pools. And if you got any enjoyment out of the last 3 years, this one time I want you to click the thanks button here on YouTube or the donate button down below, and I will keep it all to myself. Buy my newborn son some race car toys, get him addicted to Trackmania early. You obviously don't have to, but it would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's stop the sellout and let's jump into the most satisfying Ice World records. Alright, let's do this. Icy Winter 23, Map 1. We will always look at the top 5 positions and hopefully have some fun. Not much going on Map 01, but there will be some epic tricks coming up in the 25 maps coming up soon. Here we see the top 5 players with a weird start. Jastastic actually taking the first map, one of the most contested ones. Usually, and we jump into map 2. A little bit of dirt transitioned into ice right now. Long ice slide through the first part. Camera on screen. And of course we touch the wall. A little crash here and there on ice doesn't hurt. And there we are, into the finish. A little bit of luck here. Not Impressed takes first place. Ice equals trash. That clan tag was made after the ice update. It is still a fun surface, but it has been even more fun in the past. Well, I don't know. Medicine with one of his last records ever, since he said he will stop playing. And is he able to get in front of the rest? No, I think there was top 3. Top 3, Mika taking first place. Let's see if Mika can actually win the last Icy Campaign. He has won every single Icy Campaign so far, hosted by me. Let's see if it will be a clean sweep. Mika with a touch on the wall on the left on map 4 already. Yonte as well. Over the grass. I like this little bobsleigh map. The ending zoop will not work anymore, you don't have enough speed, and into the finish Yonte takes it, a new ice prodigy, a rather new, ahead of Mika. Map 4 done, one more white map in the mix. This one a short one as well, will be over quickly. They have a cool little trick here, dance and damage with the skin, respect for that. Oh, they didn't even do the trick, okay, clean. Ice slide to the left and then up until the finish, just some slalom movements. Who took it? Mika took it ahead of Dakar and Flint's Narbex. A few new names. Let's jump into map 6. I cannot believe this map got as smooth as they make it. because these jumps with ice are now very high, but all of them get up there. That is hard to do already. Then this jump cleared as well. I had no idea this would be possible, and this jump also cleared. That is insanely difficult. They make it look very easy. If you played ice before, you know this surface is hard to control, but it's even harder than you think to pull this off. And Jonte gets ahead of Mika in the last bit by 600ths. Wow. Beating Mika is always something you can put into your portfolio, especially on the icy campaign. Cool trick on this map, stolen from the normal version, still works here. And oh yeah, I know what's coming up. Crash! Slippery Bippery with the 360 correcting his line, and one aerial strike coming in backwards, and Slippery Bippery actually faster. We're gonna look at that again. Winner perspective, the 360 was faster. Because Medicine went over the sand on the right. And there, Slippery Bippery with a little bit more speed in the end, taking first place. Map 08, a 3-lapper, so lean back and enjoy. Clean ice driving, starting off on Willard with the icy winter skin. Some of the new ice wiggles coming out. Nadeo has said we need to patch the ice wiggles, so they destroyed ice. Well, that's a little bit over dramatic, but ice changed to the worse. And yeah, they could like sweep it under the rug, which they mainly did. It's only really necessary on scuffed ice maps like these. But now on the new campaign, map 4, they kind of got it out of under the rug, and everyone has to learn the new ice wiggles, and they are very tough to do. Anyways, Willard falling behind, the other two as well. Teuflum now fighting for first place against Mika, and Teuflum really attacked this season. We will see him more often. An insane ice player. Just short of Mika right now. But we'll see what happens. I think there's one more lap to go. Mika with quite the lead though. No, that was the last lap. Mika is winning map 08. Quite a boring track to drive, but seeing it being pulled off cleanly is a treat. Odgor in the mix, one of my favorite players. He always likes to hunt one specific track to get one world record in. Let's see if he can get it here. Mika is ahead. Teuflum contesting. This track actually quite good on ice. At least I enjoy it. And I actually didn't expect it. Teuflum looked very good there, but Odgor is overtaking Mika with more speed though. Oh, this is so close. No, Odgor takes it. Wow, so cool. Last campaign and Odgor with his last world record as well. I don't think we will see another Odgor track. As I just mentioned, his one world record will satisfy him. Next map, 10. And this one is very difficult. You will see why in a second. All of this doesn't really matter, because this map is almost impossible to finish. I tried, I couldn't. And yeah, you need this setup to get the booster on the left. Normal way is not enough. Then you need a very precise ice slide. It is not enough to just ice slide, because engine off here, and the rest up to the finish is engine off. So you need the maximum speed you can get. Mika on the left, Jonte on the right. I'm actually not sure who's faster. It looks like Mika. Let's see that again. We are watching Slippery Bippery because, oh yeah, I wanted to show they crash into the left here to maximize this ice slide. Yeah. Thank you, editor Flink. I put this in twice. We cannot see. Okay, we need the scoreboard. Jonte won actually. 2/10. And that looked like less, but okay. 2/10 Jonte takes it. But yeah, with the freewheel, it snowballs quite a bit. We are in the blue tracks. Map 10. This one is so tough. And the author times are extremely hard as well, because they are set by Raffle and Henkesme, two very talented ice players. You need this full slide, and to get this is really hard. And then this landing is very random. It's so tough to pull this off. It looks so clean now in the world records, but you will not get this. Let's jump ahead to Mika. Jumping to the left, still faster. Was faster on the normal version as well. Then you have to watch out, this last bit is grass, and Mika just ignores it. Slides into the finish. 4 tenths almost in ahead of Teuflum, Viking Joe and Kuzi. Next map, a little bit of bobsleigh. Oh yeah, full crash into the side here. You cannot get this ring, it's not possible, but fortunately on the actual map there is some reactor down there as well. Now maximize the boosters. Will this end trick work with the hover? Yes, it will. It is tougher to pull off now. Mika gets it the best. Ahead of Bernkastel and Mustard Tiger, 2 new names as well. Mustard Tiger 43 minutes before campaign end. Weeks of hunting, and he gets it in the last hour. Impressive. And I just talked over one of the coolest tricks. Going backwards on this map even works on ice. Then this uphill, very tough to do on ice. They actually crash a little bit to correct the line into the bobsleigh, and Halal Cat Guy is just a tad ahead of Medicine. The reactor Andy takes it. Halal Cat Guy, Medicine and Mika only in 3rd. Amlan on 5th, Kubas in 4th. Next track, another one very tough to finish. Teuflum with the coolest, I guess the coolest is also the best on ice, with the best start. That jump is very tough to clear. Yeah, it doesn't look like it in these records, but it is. And Mika is attacking Jastastic right now. Going almost backwards down this hill, correcting to driving forwards again after a while. And here we go up the hill. This is a very dank map, and the ending is especially tough because you have to ice slide in the looping. Look at this. Oh wait, Mika? No, I think it was Teuflum. Teuflum just a little bit ahead of Mika, then one aerial strike, Jastastic and Jonte. Next map. This one I think also quite fun on ice, for a conversion at least, because we have a cool 360 here, and Teuflum actually better at the 360, conserves more speed. The shortcut here not possible, but they ice slide up this hill, and I cannot get this. You need more speed than I can possibly get to make this, but of course these two make it, and threading the needle with the ice slide through this part. Insane. Mika just a little bit ahead of Teuflum. Ten maps to go, and this one is quite the track. Huge left-hand ice slide will come now. I'm very interested to see if they will make it all the way without stopping the ice slide. Jonte with the perfect angle. If you didn't know, a little less than 90 degrees is the perfect angle for ice sliding and getting speed. And he does just that up the hill. So fast. Now we have quite the problem with this jump. Oh, okay. He gets it super clean. I guess the rest did as well. Teuflum attacking. And now I'm interested, will he go backwards for the reactor in the end, just like on the normal track? You see them flipping already, so that's a yes. And no one is catching Jonte right now. He is first place ahead of Mika and Teuflum in second. Andy Baguette and Olsen W. Marked here. And here we are, NASCAR track on ice. I remember Teuflum got a huge PB huge world record just one day after release, but it has been 6 weeks, so it looks like Mika had the best start. Very unusual. Mika kinda known for starting a little bit behind and then catching up. But not on this track, it seems. Very satisfying turns. It looks easy, but judging all these turns and being able to not correct as much. Quick look behind, we see them not too far off, so there's a chance for the rest, but I want to follow Mika for the second lap as well. Because the stress, whew, imagine you drive a super clean lap 1 and then you have to do it again without mistakes. Oof, that was close. And it looks like no one is catching up. Teuflum just a little bit behind. Both of these times are incredible. Mika takes it though ahead of Teuflum. Jonte crashing the ride just before the finish. That doesn't matter though. And there we have it. Next track. Oh. Oh no, this is not the one I was thinking about. Okay, this one also very interesting. It was a grass track. Oh, you cut there. There will be an interesting part coming up in the end. Not impressed is overtaken by Teuflum going sideways over the grass. I think that is a little bit faster, I'm not sure though. Sideways over the snow is faster, over grass, I don't know. Let me know if you do. Oh, he gets the jump clean. That was an issue for me when trying this map. Doesn't get this one clean. Has a huge lead right now. And this overturn, oh wow! In the beginning they had to slide through it, now they went through it straight. And look at that big gap to top 5. This was quite the hard track. Vonario strike in the mix, Teuflum and Jonte again ahead of Mika. I'm not sure if Mika is winning this season, I don't know, we will see. Mika very good on the weird tracks though, but this one is a special kind of weird. We have no engine blocks that have to be skipped, and look at this. Mika did it the best, but oh man, so many attempts went into this, I am sure of it, and that's not even all of it. We will have to do it a few more times even. The author time on this map is almost 20 minutes. Then we have this one. Ah. How does that work, you might think? This custom block, I think, is a little bit bugged. So if you don't put the full weight of the car on the block, it is possible to not get the no engine effect, and people figured it out. Now you have to get a lucky bounce again. Mika gets it. Not perfect though. Slippery Bippery a bit better. So let's see if he can take it. He has a little bit of more speed, but the finish is already coming up. So Mika should have this. Another no engine. No engine and ice just don't mix. He crawls up to the finish and takes it. Where's Slippery Bippery? I think he already finished. Teuflum in the mix. No, Slippery Bippery had to try something again, I think. Just creeping ahead of Cyniac and Vonario Strike, who had a world record in between, now still on top 5. Wow, I can't believe you hunted this. 7 hours before the deadline for Slippery Bippery. You are crazy. This track is very satisfying. A 360 in the start, the penguins on the scenery, and the track resembling some ski jumping. I think we have another 360 coming up. Right now Teuflum and Mika trying to attack Just-tastic. Jonte in the mix as well. It seems like we always have the usual suspects. very clean through this track. Very satisfying, but last turn remains. You could catch up. Teuflum and Mika very close. Justastic in first. Mika just ahead of Teuflum. All in the last turn. Wow. Now we have the Hokolicious on ice. This track was modified a little bit to prevent wall bangs. And there we see a wall bang by Mika. A wall touch, rather. A cool track. Tech track usually convert very well over to ice, as we see right now. This looks like a fun ice track, I would say. This downhill, very satisfying to watch. Mika and Teuflum, the two top twos, I think, right now. Maybe Jonte as well. Fighting over 21. Oh, satisfying. And another touch there. You will see what I mean by anti-wall crash. So small touches still viable, but Henkesme has modified this turn. You cannot crash here, so they have to set it up the usual way. Oh, so close. And to the right, and Mika takes it. The most prestigious ice map. Probably not. Naive and Beat also in the top 5. And I'm so happy to see it on the last Flinks Icy Winter campaign thingy. We have Hello Mark from Twitch. Grüße gehen raus in the top 5. One of my favorite streamers. Check him out. Has actually set out to get a top 5, and he's managed to do so on this wicked track. 360 jump. Or 270 rather. Onto the snow. He is in top 5 right now. But I'm not switching camera because that might change. This is a long track. Everyone holding up so well. Hello Mark now attacking, almost overtaking 3 players, overtaking Teuflum. That is one hell of a feat. And we have 2 turns coming up. Falling back to top 5 again, but this jump. Perfect execution. Overtakes 2 people. A little bit more speed than Teuflum, but top 3. Can not complain about that. Mika, Teuflum, Mark from Twitch. Nice to see. So nice to see. Into map 23. This was a dirt track, and I'd say some parts are cool. Some parts very, very tight now. Up until here, an awesome ice track. But there's one bit where I couldn't believe my eyes. The 2 usuals fighting. Oh, first person perspective. Very dank. Up the hill. Get as much speed as possible. This next jump, very tough to do. Need the correct setup. And think about turning to the right on the landing already. And now Teuflum will touch the left here. Bonk. Oh. Mid-air. That was so close. Mika actually did the same. These players, man. If you're good on ice, I think even if you're good on ice, you don't really understand how much better these players are. The top 3 all driven 4 days before the deadline. Second to last map, 24. A little bit of sausage ice. I love sausage ice, but this was quite the dank track. Teuflum and Mika fighting. Kuzi also in the mix, but I think for the overall prize pool, it might be Mika or Teuflum. Top 1, top 2. Either way round, I'm not sure yet. Teuflum with the 360 to get on the right side of the track. This is so tough. This track pulling off this track is so tough. I think we will see quite the gaps in the top 5. Because getting a clean turn, especially here, this is so hard. Ah, you can see it, yeah. Mika messed this up just a little bit and Teuflum had the chance to overtake. But keeping speed with the reactor through, that is so hard to do. Oh, he had to correct his line here. Mika overtakes. Disaster for Teuflum. And Mika will take map 24 over the slow-mos. Teuflum in. Jonte crashing into the left slow-mo. Top 3. Kuzi and Vonario Strike on 4 and 5. And this is it. Map 25. The last one. Hosted by Flink. I suppose the Icy campaign will continue, but without me hosting it. It was so fun to do this. I will look back on this with great joy. I hope you will too. Let's jump in. Big thanks goes out to Raffle, Nizor and Henkesme and everyone else who made this Icy campaign a thing. We see Mika creeping ahead of Vopat. A new name on the last track. Get as far as possible to the right to ice slide up the dirt wall. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Mika is so far ahead of top 5 because, again, this track is so difficult, so even the top 5 world records are a little bit stretched out. Vopat in the mix, Teuflum catching up with an insane 360, so much speed here, but Mika even more controlled around the turn, and there's only one turn left. Give this video a like, by the way. Share it with your friends. And here it is. Mika just about 5 car lengths ahead of Teuflum, maybe 3. And he takes it, the last record. As it had to be. Mika again, the absolute GOAT of the Icy campaign, taking map 25. 3 hours before the deadline, actually. Wow. Only one thing left to do. Let's see the overall winner. Beat Narbex, Kuzi, Vonario Strike, and not impressed. You have fought very hard for your top 10 to 6, but the first prize goes to Slippery Bippery on top 5. Jastastic on top 4. Jonte on top 3, and let's see who got it. Teuflum with 415,000 points, that is not bad, on second place. And the clean sweep, all of the Icy campaigns and this one included, again goes to Mika TM. Congratulations. Every medal you got on the campaign was also a ticket for the raffle, so let's see who won the raffle. Let's see who it is. I know 3 of these names. Let's see if one of those gets it. Oh, I know. Oh, yes, it is Henry97. Very deserved. Probably got a lot of author times, actually. Congratulations. And here we are. I hope you enjoyed. 7 seasons are over. All good things come to an end. Now we only need to find the perfect song to play us out, reminiscence and memories. The song that will capture the ice surface, the setups, the beauty, all into one package. I think I have just that.
Briccolini will not cook you no linguini, don't you know it's specialized in one thing, that's the pizza pie.
25, let's have a look.
I want to see
If
this.
you think the family's ready for a plate of good spaghetti, sorry if it makes you cry, but all we got is pizza pie. There's nothing wrong with enchiladas, some people like pickles and hot dogs, but you never get to try them when you live
ass is too thick. And I just couldn't get the end in a clean run, because it's so hard. The finish is here.
Mamma and Papa Briccolini always say
gets
you look so skinny.
first
Won't you
try.
try the pepperoni? Makes you nice and roly-poly. Some people like lots and bagels, others want chow mein at the table, but you never get to try them when you live on Lego Island. Mamma and Papa Briccolini go to bed and wake still dreaming all about the reasons why the world could live on pizza pie.